how's it going, guys? Sean Chasen here with the new Soundiron library, Shimmer. So I'm just gonna hit play on the track and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so Shimmer is a collection of hundreds of strange and unique percussion samples, and then they've also been expanded out to be some effects and ambiances and risers and stingers. There's some really interesting and strange sound sources like toy synths and bubblegum pops. Let's take a look at the ambient patch here. So just a lot of really lush sounding pads here. This one I used at the beginning of my track, of course. So here we can move the jitter knob to get this effect. And all these knobs, of course, can be automated. Of course, the attack and release. To have it come on slower or to have the release be more sudden. And the swell knob just gives you some volume control. So it's a lot of fun to have here. A lot of interesting sounds to explore. So let's take a look at the percussion. So you can just see that the kinds of sounds here. It's, really unusual stuff. A lot of fun. And so let's just take a look at the percussion in this track. Yeah, so it's a very unique sound that you kind of get right out of the box with this, because the sound sources are all so unusual, like the bubblegum pops and the strange toy synths. You just playing around, you get these very unusual sounds. So here are some of the effects. These interface sounds are pretty cool. Starting point if you were doing some sound for a UI. These risers are Very cool. So what I did in mine is I pulled one out to audio, and then put delay on it. There's just some very cool sounds you can have to kind of take you into a new section or um, a transition like that. So what's nice is for each of these effects sounds, they have separate patches where they're just laid across the keyboard and pitched around, so you can play them more musically. And then, of course, the attack and release are changeable. And as with a lot of Soundiron patches, we get an arpeggiator. Which makes for some instant fun. So I like to think that the hamster and the ice cream in the interface are these magic best friends that have adventures and they find sound sources throughout the world. So this has been a look at Shimmer by Soundiron.